to those who believe. And so that's why he's the center of our joy. Even during those times of discrimination, harsh discrimination, and lynching, we knew that we could just say a prayer and call his name, as Deanna sung for us. Children, when you pray, you call his name, he will answer. And then there's 12 gates. We were looking beyond these gates that are sometimes closed to us. We know there's 12 gates to the city.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. And so now we'll give them a minute to rest because they've done a marvelous job. Own song. But if we are going to speak with power and purpose, we must know the songs of our ancestors and embrace the spirit of their songs. It is unimaginable to think of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as the leader of a songless movement. The music of the movement was the language of our liberation. And so when you hear the next voices and the closing of our song, Order My Steps, by Sister Carla Harrison. It's good to know him, by Sister Judy Anderson. And he'll make a way for you, Sister Catherine Brown. And we will close with all of us standing and sing that great hymn, Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. I want you to know this afternoon, these were the songs of Brother Ron Phelps. That's an email back and forth. And the soloist that you've heard this afternoon. He enjoys the music, he enjoys the melodious voice that God has blessed these people with. And they use it to the glory of God. Yes. And so he ordered our steps. He'll make a way out of nowhere. Yes. And then, amazing grace. How sweet the sound. Saved the wretch like us. We were all lost, but now we're found. So, because of God's grace, he enters into our hearts, into our spirits, and he renews us every day with that right to respect each other, regardless of race, creed, or color, or gender, that we are all God's children. We did not make ourselves, but he made each and every one of us. I can't thank you enough, St. John, for opening your doors. Share together in music. Music is, in many ways, the art that brings all of us together. Because in each word, there's something that touches each of our hearts. And so, to share this afternoon with you, it is such a joy. Thank you again for opening your doors and having us here. And we look for friendship.